Hi, and welcome to my Tarot Chronicles. I think I've always been drawn to the occult. Not in a dramatic way, just a quiet curiosity. The kind that makes you want to pause at symbols, patterns, things that seem to mean more than they say. But tarot wasn't something I expected to be interested in. It came to me almost accidentally through social media, in fragments, short readings, images of cards, people speaking as if these symbols could hold something personal. At first, I didn't take it seriously. It felt vague, too open. But what stayed with me wasn't the idea of prediction, it was the feeling of recognition. People weren't reacting as if they were being told their future, they were reacting as if they were seeing themselves clearly and sometimes uncomfortably. That's what made me stay. Slowly, I started to look at the cards differently, not as answers, but as a way of organizing experience. That's when I came across the idea of the fool's journey, a progression through different stages of growth and change. It begins with a fool stepping forward without knowing what comes next, and that felt familiar. Because most of the time, that's exactly where we are, moving forward without certainty, trying to make sense of things as they happen. Then there are moments that disrupt everything, like the tower. Sudden, uncomfortable, but impossible to ignore. And moments of stepping back, like the hermit, trying to understand where you are before moving again. What I realize is that tarot didn't feel meaningful because it was telling me something new. It felt meaningful because it followed a pattern I already recognized. Not a prediction, but a story. And maybe that's why it surprised me, because it wasn't something I believed in, it was something I found myself inside.